Good evening, everybody. I believe now it is everyone is getting got used to join the session for ICE platform every Tuesday. I could see there are a number of participants coming up one by one. Meanwhile, I will introduce myself and share some details about IC. Everyone is definitely aware what IC is all about, but some people who join in late or who are interested to know more about it, I can definitely share the information. So myself, Kshitija Poddar, I have been working with IC from this year, April 2025. And it is a truly pleasure to welcome everyone for this insightful session. For those who are joining us for the very first time, IC India, IC Delhi, or we can call it IC Global, which stands as world's fourth largest exhibition dedicated to our elevators and escalators. It brings together global manufacturers, technology providers, and innovators under one powerful platform, a reflection of trust and recognition that IC has earned across the industry. But IC is just not more just an exhibition. It is not an exhibition, right? We are all connected all over the year. We are connected through different program which happens. So to grow this ecosystem and to foster collaboration about knowledge exchange and an industry advancement, connecting India, Africa opportunities across the world. So IC is a platform for one and all. I hope everyone is also aware about our IC Africa show, which is going to take place next month. In this vision, we introduced the ICE platform, which is a dynamic initiative that helps our exhibitors to have their technical expertise, innovations, and company insights throughout the year. It is designed to ensure continuous engagement, learning, and visibility for all our partners. I am delighted to share that our webinar series are also available every Tuesday, bringing together leading voices, new perspectives from across the vertical transportation industry. Let us begin today's session, and I look forward for a valuable takeaways from our speaker. Today we have Mr. Milind Shingate, who has been in the industry for more than 23 years with a rich experience of expertise in setting up greenfield projects, technology transfers, production, planning, quality, maintenance, and much more. So he's been there to give us the insightful of Tectronics and from gearless to gearless, from gear to gearless, how the world is, shifting. He will give an information about this. At the end, we will also have a question answer session. You may please type your questions and have it across on the platform. At the end, once Milind sir, his presentation is over, we will answer the questions. Milind sir, over to you. I'm stopping my presentation. You may please start yours.
Thank you, Kshitija.
Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Milind Shingate. We know most of us. We know each other. I will first share my presentation. Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Milind Shingate. I am a business development consultant in Tectronics. I have been in the industry for quite long time, and now working with Tectronics. First of all, I will welcome you and give you brief introduction of Tectronics, what Tectronics is. So Tectronics Engineers is now private limited company, and name is Tectronics Techworld Private Limited. And Tectronics Techworld Private Limited is leading gearless manufacturing company, gearless machines for elevator. And this company belongs to Captain Tractor Group, and it is a collaboration between Captain Tractor and Titan Engineering, which was manufacturing earlier geared machines and components. Now we are doing some advanced solution in elevator industry. Climbing the technical advancement in quality and affordability, we are offering diverse, reliable, and cost-effective solution. We have skilled professionals and dedicated to innovation and excellence. We have strong commitment to our customer satisfaction and support, and most of you have already experienced it. We are setting new benchmarks in the industry, and you have already witnessed, and we will discuss those in next slides. So just a brief introduction of our group. So Captain Tractor is our main company, wherein we manufacture mini tractors for agriculture application. The Tectronics is a company belongs to Captain Tractor Group. Captain Tractor also has Captain Agri and Machinery company, where we manufacture attachment and accessories for tractors. And Jerk Pharma is also our one of the companies wherein we manufacture Ayurvedic medicines. So Tectronics vision and mission, we will discuss about it. Tectronics has a vision to become number one in the segment of gearless machine manufacturing company in by 2025, and we are on the path, right track. Our mission is to continuous process. We with as a continuous process, we will make work hard to provide technological ultra modern solution and ultra modern products to our global customers. So let's see Tectronics corporate video. There is a small clip. Just will take some for 4 minutes and something few more seconds. Thank you very much for your patience. It was a very informative video. We wanted to discuss something about our product and product range. It is most of the things are covered, but I will take few more minutes to talk about our product, and we will switch to our main subject, geared and gearless. So we have widest product range which of gearless traction machines, which starts from 300 kg to 3000 kg, and speed from 0.4 meter to 2.5 meter per second. Tectronics is the first company in India who introduced 5 years warranty for all our gearless machines. And this warranty is same for all our models. So similarly, Tectronics Engineers is the first company in the industry who introduced in India the mobile application for product selection and getting the technical data information about our products. So our technical information is shared through knowledge center. All related elevator related information is shared through this knowledge center. We have one download tab wherein you can also download legal documents and certificates from the product and company. Uh, we can also we have one tab wherein you can choose the product. You can select the capacity, speed, and traction sheave diameter, whatever you need, and you can select your suitable product for your installation. We also keep on updating the exhibitions and events on the mobile application. You can also contact our sales and service teams any point of time 24 by 7 through this mobile application. So we have you can also download this application by scanning the QR code. We have two QR code. One is for Android and one is for iOS. Or you can also go to Play Store and search Tectronics Engineers. You will find Tectronics Engineer logo, and you can download the app and you can start using. It is very easy. Do not ask many questions. Just your mobile number and email ID, and that's it, and you can start working on it. So we have few new launches this year, which is chatbot. We have a WhatsApp chatbot which can answer all your queries. We have a knowledge center uh, which can give industry related information, video and audio, and PDF forms. We have launched RTG24PN series model, especially in 6 and 8 passenger capacity. So this is the new series which is having a lot of advantages of for installation. Then overspeed governor with tension device. This is also our new launch. It is available in 300 diameter and 220 millimeter diameter. So we are the first to introduce WhatsApp chatbot. This chatbot will help you with whatever information you need. For that also, you can just simply scan and download, or you can start asking questions to WhatsApp chatbot. So key features of chatbot: you can get all models technical data. You can have the built-in knowledge center for industry related information, and download all certificates and technical specifications. You can choose product easily and contact our company directly. So one of the initiative is knowledge center, where we share industry related information. You can update your mobile applications to get more and more information. We periodically keep on uploading. Knowledge centers key features: for industry related information, you can what you can do, you can access service video. For example, how to remove, how to install encoder, how to fix the manual release device. So all this video and PDFs are available. Service guides are available. All standards related data is available, and Tectronics magazine that is also available, and you can also watch our director's interview. Many more things to come in future. Now we'll talk about RTG24C 24 PN series for 6 passenger and 8 passenger machine. This machine is having 408 kg and 544 capacity, 24 poles, zero point 0.5 to 1.5 meter per second speed. Maximum static load is 2500 kg. We offer different traction sheave possibilities: 200 mm to 40 mm and 320 millimeter traction sheave diameter, and accordingly power kilowatt also changes. So seems something similar for 8 passenger capacity. Same specification, same possibilities are there. As far as traction sheave is concerned, number of poles are same, 24. Then this year we have launched new bore speed governor with diameter 300 millimeter. That is also available in various speed range. Now, this is all about Tectronics and Tectronics company, what they are manufacturing, what is the product range. It's emerging company, very fastest growing company in India. And thanks to all the customers who have supported us to reach to this level. Now, we will switch to our main subject, uh, elevator machines, comparison between geared and gearless machines, and how the gearless is better. So whatever comparison we are going to share in next slides, it is presented based on our knowledge, our technical understanding, the data specification insight, whatever is we have shared, and that we can, that is based on our knowledge, and we have shared. It may change. This presentation is intended to general guidelines, and Tectronics Techworld Private Limited shall not be held responsible for any losses or damages resulting into improper use or misinterpretation or non-compliance with the product guidelines. So, construction. Now we will talk about the construction of the machine. So, in gear traction machine, the gear traction sheave is connected to the motor through reduction gearbox. There is a motor, then there is a gearbox, and then there is a traction sheave. So there is a gearbox in between. While in gearless traction machine, sheave is directly connected to the motor. There is no reduction gearbox present between traction sheave and motor. Another thing is gear traction machine uses worm gear, sometimes helical gear, but mostly worm gear for the reduction system, which reduces the speed, because in since the geared machine is using induction motor, sometimes 4 poles, sometimes 6 poles, and that RPM speed is motor RPM is very high, sometimes 960 RPM or 1440, 1450 RPM, which is reduced through reduction gearbox, and torque is increased. That's why you are able to move the elevator up and down. In gearless traction machine, gearbox is not needed. So it is a permanent magnet motor, synchronous motor. So we call it sometimes PMSM motor. So which operates at very low RPM, very low speed, and delivers high torque. So if we have to compare components, component by component. So first component is motor. Motor in gear traction machine, it is high speed AC or DC motor. In case of AC, it is an induction motor. In DC, it depends. Most of the time, it is they used to use compound motors, and with a high speed. In gearless, it is a low speed PMSM, it means permanent magnet synchronous motor. In gearbox, there is a whir or helical gear used. So gearbox is itself is present, and in gearless machine it is not required. Traction sheave connected via gears. So as I explained earlier, there is a motor, there is a gearbox, and then traction sheave. While in gearless machines, traction sheave is directly mounted on the shaft. Then comes to installation application. For geared machine, there is always machine room is required. You all of you knows it very well. But in MRL gearless machine, MR or MRL, both the configurations are possible. You can also install it in geared machine, gearless machine in machine room application as well as in MRL application. Brake in geared machine, brake is mounted on the motor shaft. It means there is a brake drum which is mounted on the shaft, and brake shoe which try to stop the brake drum or hold the brake drum, and ultimately brake is applied. While in gearless traction machine, that motor brake is mounted directly on the motor shaft. So there is no brake drum required. And brake type in geared machines, or they use always arm brake shoe, and both arms with shoe liner on it. And in gearless machine, they use disc brakes. Speed and power comparison. So if you have to compare geared and gearless machine on the speed and power parameters, so speed range for gear traction machine starts from, sometimes it is 0.5 meter per second or 0.63 meter per second till 2.5 meter per second. But there are very few companies in the world who manufacture geared machine up to 2.5 meter per second. Generally, up to 1 meter per second or 1.5 meter per second, geared machines are manufactured and used. While gearless traction machines are used up to 10 meter per second, or sometimes it is higher than 10 meter per second, installations are taking place in the world, some part of the world. Power efficiency. Since there is a gearbox in the geared machine, 60 to 70% losses takes place due to gear, and efficiency is 60 to 70%, 35% losses takes place due to worm gear. Worm gear has the highest losses in the power transmission. A gearless traction machine has highest efficiency, 85 to 95%, as it is a direct drive. There is no losses in the transmission. Energy loss. Energy loss in gear traction machine, energy loss is higher due to gear friction and oil churning. So screw and crown, there is oil, and they keeps on rubbing on each other. So due to that, there is an energy loss, which in the gearless traction machine is very low. So torque transmission. Through the in geared machine, torque transmission takes place through gears. So mechanical reduction takes place. And in gearless machine, it is a direct or electromagnetic torque is generated and it is transmitted. Ride comfort, which is common in all the installation, ride comfort or ride smoothness we discussed. So that is moderate vibration and noise is observed in geared machines depending over the period of time, depending on the use and maintenance. However, in gearless traction machines are extremely smooth and quiet. Floor level accuracy. So this parameter is very much important. Gear traction machines, most of the time, gear traction machines are used in open loop application, and over the period of use, over the period of time, you do not able to maintain floor level accuracy. In case of closed loop, yes, sometimes you may get closed loop geared machines. There you can maintain, but most of the time it is used in open loop, and that's why you cannot maintain the floor level accuracy. However, in gearless machine, gearless traction machine, those machines always run in closed loop application, so floor level accuracy is maintained very well and very precise. So now we will discuss about maintenance and reliability. These aspects are very important for elevator companies. So lubrication is very important in gear traction machines. Gear traction machines requires frequent lubrication, starting from 300 working hour running hours till up to 600 working hours. You need to change the oil depending on which oil you are using. Mineral oil, synthetic oil, synthetic oil may your frequency may increase, reduce. Your interval may increase, but you need to change the oil in gear traction machines. In gearless traction machine, there is no lubrication required at all. So there is a less maintenance. Mechanical wear. As we discussed, there is a gearbox, one gear or different type of gears are used in gear traction machine. The mechanical wear is higher in gear traction machine, and gearless traction machine it is a minimal. That is mainly due to bearings. The maintenance frequency in gear traction machine is obviously will remain higher because of gearbox, because of the oil change and brake adjustment and all. But in gearless traction machine, the maintenance frequency will be comparatively lower. Machine life. Machine life of the gear traction machine is shorter. Gear traction machine may last 10 to 15 years. Again, depending on how you are maintaining and how much is the usage. Based on that, life cycle of the machine will change due to oil change, wear and tear between screw and crown, and adjustments. But and after that, you need to change the internal. While in gearless traction machine, life is longer, 25, 30 years. Typically, it lasts long. There is no screw, no crown, no oil, nothing. Only sometimes, due to unequal tension, if something happens to traction shoe or maybe some electrical or surges, or earthing, improper earthing, some issue may come, but otherwise there is uh, life cycle of the gearless traction machine is much higher. We will compare geared and gearless machine based on noise and vibration parameters. So noise and vibration in gear traction machine, gearbox introduce mechanical noise, vibration and heat losses. These three are the integral part of any gearbox. Gearless machines operates almost silently with minimal vibration, providing premium ride and experience. Premium ride experience. Now, suitability. So, gear traction machines are suitable for low-rise, commercial or residential building, where speed and comfort are not very important. Maybe secondary basic requirements are fulfilled. In gearless traction machine, it is a best of high-end. It is best for high-end commercial and high-tech residential high-rise applications. So nowadays we are. You might have seen even from ground plus one or two, customers are asking for gearless machines. Now we will compare geared and gearless on energy and environmental parameters. So efficiency. In geared machine, energy lost as a heat in the gearbox and braking system. So why I'm saying braking system, because there are three different type of gear traction machines, AC1, AC2 and V3F. Nowadays V3F is quite popular, but AC1, AC2 still exist, old installations still exist, wherein braking is done through brake shoe and brake between brake drum and brake shoe. So energy loss and heat is generated during the braking, apart from burning the energy through DBR. In gearless traction machine, since there is no brake drum or brake or gearbox required, so efficiency is good, improved, and it is sustainable for longer period of time. Regeneration. Regeneration it typically lacks in the regenerative in geared machines. They don't have that capacity. We are not really machine. I mean, it is a drive and controller, but it lacks because a lot of energy is already wasted in reduction gearbox and heat and friction and this thing. So how much you will be able to save for regeneration? You can have regeneration drive or controller install, but you may not be able to generate save a lot. While in gearless traction machine, we can integrate regenerative drives and feed the power back to the grid, and that is quite substantial. Power is saved in the gearless machines. Then carbon footprint. So higher energy usage results in larger carbon footprint in the geared machines. While in gearless machine, lower energy usage results in the saving the environment. The soil and water pollution due to oil disposal and spillage. Excuse me for small spelling mistake. U is missing, but soil and water pollution takes place when we dispose the oil. There is no proper system, or many people do not. Many companies do not follow. Then oil is thrown away everywhere, anywhere in the open area. So this oil may spoil the environment. Frequent oil change is required for gearbox, maybe every 300 or 600 working hours, running hours. So oil is used oil which poses the pollution risk during the used oil disposal process. In gearless machine, there is no oil, so there is no risk of disposal, and it helps the environment. Installation and space. So gear traction machines are already bigger in size, larger and heavier, while gearless traction machines are compact, quite compact and lightweight. For all geared machines installation, you need machine room. It is must, it is required. And in gearless machines, we can have both options, machine room and machine room less. Both type of designs are possible. Installation complexity, gear traction machines due to machine room shifting to machine room, a little bit complexity is higher, and in gearless machine, typically MRL application, it is simplified. Structural load in gear traction machine is higher due to bulky machine, heavy machine, and gearless traction machine is lower. Structural load is lower due to lightweight machine. Now we will discuss about cost comparison. So construction cost. Basically, geared traction machine needs machine room. So for construction of machine room, the installation cost, overall installation cost for developer or building owner is higher in machine due to machine room, and in gearless it fits into the shaft. So construction cost is slightly less. Something similar, initial cost for geared machine is slightly lower. Earlier it was much lower, but nowadays, thanks to Tectronics and some of our friends, we are offering a very good competitive price for even gearless machines. And gearless machines are almost at the same price, or sometimes gearless machines are cheaper than geared machines in same capacity and same speed. So this probably compensated by car frame. Car frame requires a little bit additional pulleys in car top and counter top, and in gearless machine and in geared machine it is not required. But the difference is now compensated. Much gearless machine price is going down day by day. Now operating cost. Operating cost of geared machine is higher because of one is energy loss is very high, oil is required, and frequent maintenance is required. While in gearless machine, the operating cost is low. The power required is very less. You can easily compare for any capacity, 6 or 8 passenger, the kilowatt rating of the motor or current required in gearless machine is less as compared to geared machine, or kilowatt rating of geared machine is higher. The more power is required because part of the power is lost in the transmission, heating, and frictional losses. So overall lifetime cost, if you calculate, the gear traction machine has higher cost, and gearless traction machine saves a lot of money on long run. So application and suitability. So if we have to discuss about the high rise and low rise, obviously geared machines we are using since few decades. Low rise, it is suitable for low rise application, while gearless machines are suitable for low rise application as well. However, mid rise and high rise applications, excuse me, gear traction machines are not recommended. Gearless traction machines are suitable for all mid-rise and high-rise applications. Luxury and commercial. We don't recommend, no one will recommend luxury apartment, luxury commercials to have gear traction machines and spoil the aesthetics of the building due to machine room. Gearless is more suitable irrespective of the rise of the building. Industrial and freight elevators. Again, their gearless is much superior, much energy saving product. It will be proved because industrial or freight lifts needs bigger machines, bigger kilowatt, bigger current. So in that case, energy saving will be much more, and maintenance breakdown, all those things will be better in case of gearless. Now, brand. So brand image. So geared machines are typical conventional installations. We are using and we are seeing since decades, but now everyone is going for modern elevator, high tech elevators, latest technology. So if you see the gearless traction machines has better brand recognition for elevator company. If you go and try to sell elevator with the gearless machines, yes, obviously it improves your brand image due to use of advanced and modern technology. Premium clients. So premium clients may not install old technology. They will prefer to go for latest and modern technology. And gearless machines are the best suitable for that because premium clients prefer the new technology. Market positioning. So market positioning of the gear traction machine installations, so elevator with the gear traction machines may face some challenges due to performance issue, noise, vibration, maintenance, and all those and aesthetics of the building, or initial cost and all those things. While gearless installation stand out with the modern high-tech performance solution. Warranty. So this is very important point. Any geared machine manufacturer will offer you warranty up to 1 year. sometimes slightly more, but not more than 1.5 year. That is only to take care of your installation period. While in gearless traction machine, you can get the warranty period from 5 to 7 years. Tectronics is the company who offers all their machines with 5 years warranty, and for their privileged customers, depending on their business, for same machine may get covered for 6 years or 7 years of the warranty. So this is all about geared and gearless comparison. Many of us are already in the business, so we know. We I just shared something which you probably most of the things you are already knowing. But if you have any questions, any queries, anything, please feel free to ask. Kshitija, you may ask audience to
Yes.
ask questions.
Yes. So we have one question from Mr. Satish Jattegaonkar. He's asking, when you mention about efficiency, is it the PMSM motor efficiency or system efficiency?
We are talking about mostly machines here, machine. So we comparison is between geared and gearless machine. So we are talking about machine only. So geared machine and gearless PMSM machine. If you are talking, if you have to discuss about entire installation efficiency, then it will not be that much. Obviously, 85-90% installation will be the best installation in the world. So I'm not talking about installation efficiency. I'm talking about only geared and gearless comparison.
Okay. If we have any more questions, please type your questions so we can answer to them. Right now, sir has answered for Mr. Satish's question. If anyone has more question, please do ask about it. So Ravi sir is asking about, what about the motor pole magnets? Do you manufacture the pole magnets in India?
Frankly speaking, no one has this capability, or we don't have rare earth available in India to manufacture magnets. We are again depend on imports. For PM SM motor, we need high magnetic strength magnets, which we do not manufacture in India. We are also importing, like all our other friends are importing.
Okay. Any more questions, please? So it was very insightful session, Milind sir, and removing time from your busy schedule every time is not possible. But you making out this time for us, and giving the time to everybody who's available during this session is always appreciated. And I know you must be traveling, and your schedules are also busy everywhere. So I can imagine your busy schedule. I have a question from Mr. Ashish Bhanushali. Magnet availability is a big challenge. What do you think about future of gearless machines?
Okay, magnet availability is challenge has came up in recent days only, recent months, I will say rather. It was not in the past, but obviously we Tectronics has enough stock to take care of our customer requirements and our privileged customers to fulfill our commitment with them. So that is not a problem, and even though the imports has been restricted by China to some extent, but it is not 100% stop. Still, we and our friends are also able to get the magnets, and in future, I don't know. I'm not expert, but I heard there are other sources also in the world where they can do the mining in future, and rare earth can be made available. But till that time, we will import from existing source.
Okay. We have question from Mr. Sachin Kutar. What are the precautionary measures need to take to avoid failure of PM motors?
For PMSM motor, we are supplying pan India, uh, all the states and all the regions, all the corners. Tectronics has reached, and we have worked with the most of the time. Initially, we have worked with the beginners who newly started installing gearless machines. So what we observed, what we have learned from experience, that they do mistake while we see it may not be their mistake, but their developers mistake. They don't do proper earthing. So if the earth is not uh, connected correctly or not well made correctly, then there is a floating voltage, and which may damage encoder, which is electronic part which is used for closed loop application. So that is very important thing. Another thing what we have observed, also sometimes voltage fluctuation takes place in remote areas. In India, there are some states or even some forward states like where we are in Maharashtra, but there are some interior places wherein voltage fluctuation is always problem. And in that case, break opening, break voltage, which is 110 DC or 203, whatever voltage as per manufacturer's uh, recommendation, that is not available. If the enough brake is not available, brake will not open, and due to rubbing, there is a possibility that you may have breakdown. So we have observed two these major possibilities due to electrical things, which you must take care before you start. And then on longer run, we need to check the rope tension, if it is equal or not on all three or four or five or six grooves, whatever number of grooves are there. So unequal rope tension may damage the traction shoe. These are the major issues what we have observed. Otherwise, all the gearless machines are very good, and it doesn't you don't need to worry about it.
Okay, we have a question from Mr. Vignesh Nair. Does Tectronics invest in R&D to find alternate solution for magnet issue?
We have R&D team. I one point I did not cover in one of my introductory presentation of Tectronics. We are coming up with a very big factory. This existing factory is not suitable for next year production or next couple of years of our production. So we are coming up with very big factory with our own testing tower, which will be about 70-meter testing tower. We will be the only elevator company, elevator traction machine manufacturing company who will have 70-meter in-house test tower in India. So, okay, there will be two shafts available. We will obviously do all our test, our research development activity. Your question for I was finding alternative for magnets. It will be very big question. I think it may not be possible for us, but there are other industries bigger than us, like EV. They also need permanent magnets, and probably they also might be working. But I don't know. You never know. Future may come. In future, something may come which can create alternative magnets source. But as on today, Tectronics is not working on looking for, or our Tectronics R&D is not working on searching alternative for magnets. So the magnets are available. So we didn't find that need as on today. But in future we will discuss with management, if you can spare someone to work on this project. It is good input.
We have question from Mr. Ravi. Due to heat dissipation to the magnetic strength of the poles, could reduce after a long usage. Does it according to efficient or motor may reduce? So heat dissipation, the magnetic strength of the poles could reduce after a long usage. Accordingly, efficient motor. can reduce
Yeah,
or not?
I am able to understand or try to connect what he want to ask. The question might be due to thermal or heat shocks, whether this magnet's life will get affected, and due to continuous use, that magnet life will reduce. This kind of question, if the audience is asking, so magnets are magnets and selected, designed and selected for that particular machine. While designing, that is considered how much heat will be generated in the continuous running of the elevator, continuous running of the motor, and that much take care is taken. Due to normal running, nothing will happen. The magnetic strength will not be lost in elevator traction machine, gearless traction machine. However, if there are sudden shocks, then yes, there may be chances some magnet may become a weak. But obviously, since that is why I suggest all elevator companies to use made in India products, so that you can send this machine back to factory, they can fix the problem and send it back to you. In case of imports, it will be very difficult um to get it fixed.
Arrange. We have question from Mr. Vishal Joshi. Some players are having 16 to 18 pole machines. What is your take on the number of poles in the machine? More are better or less are better?
So, see, every machine has every manufacturer has their own design. Tectronics also started with 16 or 20 pole machines, but now we have all 24 and 32 pole machines. So 20 with the 24 and 32 pole machines, we have more comfortable power transmission through electronic transmission, and we have better comfortable ride. Again, it is a combination of many things: the stator rotor gap, and then number of poles, and lot many internal components. But we feel more number of poles is better. There are machines which are having 64 pole or higher poles in the industry, but not in India. But higher is better.
Okay. We have question from Prasad Rao. Rope's life in both type of machine is how much?
Rope life depends on the tension and bending moment. So again, it depends. In geared or if he is asking between geared and gearless installation, uh, I think more or less life will remain same. May not change unless you play with the bending moment of the rope, because the codes and the experts of the rope experts will tell what diameter that the rope should be bent. Normally, they bend the rope at 40 times of rope diameter, and that gives the optimum life. But I don't think there will be any difference between the life span of the rope between geared and gearless.
Gear and gearless. Mr. John T has a question. What about the bearing and brake maintenance of the gearless motor?
Brakes are factory fitted set. You don't need to do anything to the brake. Sometimes it happens, as I told, if there is a improper brake voltage, not sufficient, and if it is rubbing and there is a liner is rubbing with the due to rubbing, if the wear and tear happens and the gap increases, you need to reduce the gap to avoid the clapping noise during the brake operation, opening and closing. That's it. You don't need to do much on that.
Okay. Mr. Ishan Batani is asking about brake lifespan in gearless motor.
Brake life.
Brake lifespan for gearless motor.
Brake life. See, in nowadays, all the machines, even geared or gearless machines, are operated through V3M drive most of the cases. So starting, stopping happens through through V3M drive only. So brakes are used only for holding and not for stopping. So if it is well maintained, I think machine life and brake life is remains the same, more or less same. There is no need not to question about the brake life. Brake life is same as machine life.
Ronald D'Souza is asking, do you import all your magnets, or there is also small supply from India or countries other than China? Will there be any near future alternative supplier than China?
We already discussed this point. Yes, we are importing from China. Everyone is importing from China. We are not using any magnets sourced locally so far. But in future, you never know if some alternate source comes up and they start doing mining and refining the magnets, then it is possible. But as on today, I have no information.
Okay. We have Vignesh Nair. We can see belt drives offered by some companies. How do you see comparison between rope and belt? Which one would be better and why?
Both are good for that depending on the application. So for high rise, you can see the companies who are using belt driven machines are using only for small and mid rise and not for high rise or very high speed. That is not feasible. So belt drive is only for optimizing some space, but nowadays we recently participated in Interlift Expo in Germany, and we saw they are using 120 millimeter traction sheave diameter with coated rope. So we can achieve similar cabin size with the rope as well. So my choice is always rope, because obviously belt also has rope inside, but the diameter is very small. So and belt price, again, our market is very price sensitive market. We cannot afford like 5 to 6 times more expensive belt as compared to rope. And even the companies or societies or residential or commercial installations, they also cannot afford to replace the belts, because belt also needs to change like rope over the period of time, and the cost of belt is very high, at least in India. So as on today, I will prefer ropes only. I will not go for belt, even though
Right.
we have built a machine. But my recommendation, personal recommendation, is go for rope.
Okay. John T has a question. What about bearing maintenance of gearless motor?
You don't need to do separate maintenance unless bearings are designed and selected and designed to take care of static load, or more than static load. There is always overload. Safety factors taken care in the consideration. So you don't need to change the bearing. I had never come across to where we need to change the bearing. So unless the manufacturer is using good quality bearings, I think you don't need to change, and no maintenance is required. There is no provision made to do oiling, greasing, especially we are talking about very means small and medium size capacity from home lift till 3-ton capacity. But beyond that, very big bearings, probably there may be, but we have 3000 kg is the highest capacity wherein we install the bearing, which you need not to do any maintenance or need not to replace.
Okay. We have question from Shivram. We have observed abnormal noise development in single phase operated Tectronics machine on capacity design as per the company. I think
Observed.
the observed abnormal noise development in a single phase operated Tectronics machine on a capacity design as per their company. So I think we were supposed to write full question. The question is incomplete. So Mr.
Okay,
Shivaram.
anyway, but if the in case of any problem, we have regional offices east, west, north, south. We have our sales and service network all over India, and if they can reach out to anyone, obviously person will contact them and visit site within 24 hours. If they are not able to contact anyone, they can install mobile application and go to contact us and raise the issue for service, and we will definitely get in touch with them. If there is no difference between single phase or three phase as far as noise or vibration or anything is concerned. So machines shall perform the same. Voltage and current is just the electrical part, but that may not result in vibration or uh, noise or anything. But
Okay.
if they can contact, we will get in touch with
Assist
them
them.
and we will help them. Yes.
Okay. Could you supply European make brakes for European market along with your machines?
Yes, of course, we have been visiting quite few countries, including Europe, and there is a requirement. They wanted European make brakes as far as that market is concerned, because their regulation says that safety component has to be manufactured in Europe. So we have machines developed with the Meyer brake. We are using Meyer brake from 8 passenger capacity onwards till 3000 kg. We can give those brakes. Exports in exports we are using those brakes, but even in India, someone wants that kind of brake, that is possible. Apart from that, we have our own manufactured brakes, manufactured in house. Those are equally good, and we are giving warranty. So 5 to 7 years warranty. So need not to worry about it.
What about the electrical duty of the machine and recommendation number of starts per hour?
Recommendations, I will not say recommendation, but all machines are designed up to 180 starts per hour, and that is more than enough. None of the installation requires more than 180 starts per hour. Maybe there might be very few, I don't know, I never came across. Some require some, maybe tender document may say 240 or something, but that is not required. 240, 180 starts per hour is enough, and our machines comply with that.
What about bearing life?
We discuss bearing life is mm, for design for machine life. Means during the design process, it is considered that lasts for machine life, which is 20 to 25 years or 30 years, depending on the model and size capacity. So
Okay. Mr. Dongre is saying thank you very much, sir, for the valuable information.
it's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
So we don't have any more questions. I think we don't have any questions, sir, which are open, and you have answered all the questions here. So as I said earlier as well, that thank you for your time and making out time for this particular session. And I'm sure that you must be very having a hectic schedule, traveling to other regions of the country as well. So thank you for your time, and I hope to see you soon in person again.
Yes, sure. And thanks to all participants. They have given their valuable time and share their thoughts, ask questions.
Correct.
Uh,
Yes.
Thank you very much. And they can contact me or Tectronics or Tectronics team through directly or our regional offices or through our mobile application, sales or service network. And if they have any queries they could not ask this time, or if they realize later point of time, they can even write to me or ask me, or through you, I am available.
Sure. Mr. Ronald D'Souza is also saying a special thanks from me to Milind.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Just a reminder for everyone, as we already have shared this information throughout our networks and emails. However, a reminder for everyone again that next Tuesday also we will be having a webinar session. Next Tuesday it will be with Dewhurst. I will be soon sharing all the details over email and WhatsApp. Thank you for your time, Milind sir, and hope to see you soon all again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.